Welcome to another episode of Behind the Studs, your home improvement and remodeling podcast, where the two most entertaining guys discuss the do's and don'ts in home construction and in the remodeling industry. Remember that you can nail it, paint it, or just tune into the show. How about that? Here are your hosts, Colin Shaw and Jimmy Driscoll.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Behind the Studs. Hey Jim.
Hey,
how are you, buddy?
It's a freaking sweaty mess.
Yeah, it's a little warm out there.
Look at you.
I love it.
I'm like,
I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
You love it because you're in your office.
Well, no, I've been out all day. Actually.
I've been out freaking working.
Yeah. Well, I'm not actually physically working.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I get that. I get that.
So it's a 3 t-shirt day.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you went through. And then what do you got? What are you folding over there?
It's my
sweat rags?
Cooling rag.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that the kind that you like
wet it
and then snap it?
Yeah. You put it all on your neck. It just keeps you nice and cool.
Nice. It works.
Yeah, it works
good.
good.
Okay.
Oh
Awesome.
boy, what a day! What a week! I finished moving. I'm back in the game.
Yeah.
Not really. Oh my god.
Yeah. Sorry we missed everybody last week. Jimmy was a little busy, so
a little busy. 3 truckloads, 2 moving storage units, and a big house built in 1783. And
you didn't have to move that though. That was already there,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I will never ever do this again.
No.
Okay. Unless I'm rich and wealthy after the show takes off,
Yeah.
I'll just hire people. I'll hire secretaries to do it. I just not gonna ever do this.
All
I
right.
got 3 flatbeds, loads of bushes and shrubs and trees, and those all get planted this weekend. on
Really?
Sunday. Yeah. And I couldn't find an excavator. They're all taken or broken.
Oh yeah.
I found one. I got one.
Okay, good.
So I'll be doing that. I did that this past weekend. No, I have not had a day off in months.
Yeah.
And I'm like, last night, I'm like, I need to stop.
Need to take a little break.
Yeah. Hey, let me get off the subject for a second
Okay.
because I'm going to forget this if I don't get this out.
Okay.
If you have a toilet problem, the way I just ran into this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So a woman called me. She had a problem with the toilet. It was leaking. And it was dripping down into the basement. So I went over there and I actually called my plumber buddy. And this is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I said, the flange must be the waxing, the wax bowl must have let go.
Yep.
So, because it looked like that's where it was coming from.
Yeah.
So, but he's saying, no, it's coming from somewhere else. Well, there's a chase wall and there's hot and cold water PEX lines in there and a drain line, and none of it's wet. But it looks like it's wet from the basement. So after investigating, I said, listen, just put the new wax ring on. We'll give it a shot. If it still leaks, then we'll try to figure it out again. Because we were there trying to troubleshoot this. Where's it dripping from?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So as he's putting the wax ring on, you got to sit on the toilet to squish it down.
Yeah.
So he's facing the tank.
Yep.
So he reaches his hand around the tank, and one of the bolts that holds the tank down was rotted out.
Oh,
because I have well water.
Yeah.
And I have acidic water.
Yeah.
And it ate the brass away.
Wow.
So it was dripping from the tank onto the floor down under the 3. It was a slow drip.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the problem.
Wow.
So I've never, in all my years of toilets,
I've never seen one just kind of just rot away.
So I just want to let the audience know, know, if you're getting a leak, always check the bolts, check all
the bolts
that
too.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, typically it's usually the wax ring, like you said. Yeah. That would have been my first.
It was. I said, just put it on. It's got to be the wax ring.
Right.
But my plumber was like, no, the wax ring's not wet. It's nothing wet over there. It's somewhere else. It's coming from somewhere else.
He was right.
Yeah, he was right.
He was right.
Good old Mikey, babe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good old Mike.
What else is going on with you?
So we did get a question from one of our listeners, Thomas, who's down in Woodstock, Georgia.
All right.
So his question says this: all right, I'm having my siding redone, and my wife wants the farmhouse look.
Yeah.
White siding, white trim, and black gutters. My question is, from what I see online and driving around looking at new houses, the black gutters I see are flat black and not gloss or high gloss like I would expect. Any problem going with flat black on the exterior? Question mark.
No, absolutely not.
That's what I thought as well.
They're both. It could either both. It could be glossy. It could be flat. Either one is fine. I mean, they'll both clean the same.
Yeah. So I reached out to my gutter guy,
Yeah.
the expert, And I asked him that same question. I gave him his question here, and his response back was, he has never seen any sort of issue with it at all. None of them that they've installed have ever been, nobody's ever called back and complained or had any issues with it. So, I think you're good to go. It's just a different look.
Yeah,
it's still sheet metal.
Yeah, and it's whatever you prefer.
Right.
Which is fine.
But I would not get into like painting them if you want the gloss look, because then you're going to have to maintain that forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
It also depends on the environment where he is in Georgia. I mean, if it's more dry and he doesn't have a lot of trees around him, and it's white and it's exposed, the gloss will last. It'll last a lot longer than if he's got trees around him. Because you won't have to deal with debris and leaves and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, if he's in near a pine forest, he doesn't have to deal with the acidity from the pine trees and stuff and the sap.
Yeah.
Be interesting to look out. If you could send us a picture, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to just see it. So I'd like to see the look.
Yeah, it's gonna look nice.
Yeah,
with the white and the black. It's a nice.
Yeah,
nice look.
My new house is not new, 1783.
New to you.
New to me.
Yeah.
It's all white. It's it's a federal.
Yep.
I love it. But Jane says she wants to go gray on the body and white on the trim and black shutters. Maybe the black shutters.
I think the black shutters would look nice.
Yeah.
Maybe a black door.
Yeah.
That kind of gives it a little break, but I kind of like the white too.
Yeah.
For the older homes.
I like, I could stick with the white, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't mind. But the gray's okay. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. Like, look, we got the house right across from us, the studio. That yellow and white looks good too.
It does.
With that Roman column molding and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Do you have a lot of that old type molding on the exterior?
Just a little bit. Yeah, kind of some pillars and stuff like that. There was some wear and tear on the house though that needs to be addressed right away.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Just what you need is a project.
So much. Oh my God. The basement is my next thing I'm going to do is there's no gutters on the house. That was a problem.
Yep.
I have a stone basement, but I have a cement floor and the stone walls are mortared, but the moisture's coming through.
Yep.
So I'm getting the 7 mil plastic. I'm going to staple it over and let it hang down the walls.
Yeah.
Cut back the moisture barrier. Because holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking moisture down there. It's like crazy. I actually should see my truck. It looks like I got a black octopus in my truck. I got all the pipe insulation. Because I got to do the pipes because yes, oh my God, they're sweating like politicians down there. I just got to cover that stuff. It's crazy.
Mr. Cuomo.
Whoever.
He's been sweating.
Line them all up. And that's the other thing too. We've been moving.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I
have no idea.
It's probably better.
I haven't even checked the weather. I'll like go up and say, it's cloudy. Is it going to rain? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm just going to figure out if I got gas in the gas tank.
It's all about
and I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm running on.
Really? Yeah.
Thank God I changed my diet. You may notice if you look on YouTube, I've gotten a lot skinnier. And it's like, it's a healthy skinny. Wasn't, I just cut out the sugar in my life. So I went from 235. I think I'm like 205 or 207 now.
Nice.
I got more energy. I'm doing really good. Yeah.
I started my diet on Monday. I'm miserable.
Well, what are you doing?
I need to, I'm under 200, but not by much. So when I looked at the scale over the weekend, I'm like,
worried about too.
I'm like, come on. No.
So
Why are you doing it?
Why?
Yeah.
Because my limbs,
the
extra weight was taxing on my knees and my back and everything else. And I was inflamed. So I knocked out the sugar, which was easier than I thought.
Yeah.
A lot easier than I thought.
Yeah. I don't do a lot of sugar myself.
No, but I think it was what I was eating.
Yeah.
A lot of gluten.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I cannot believe.
Yeah. I want to get down to like 185 again. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So I got like
you're 200 pounds?
Just under 200.
Like 198.5 or something?
199.8.
Get out. You're 200 pounds.
I was not 200 pounds. I have never been 200 pounds. I will never be 200 pounds.
Fat bastard.
Yeah, I'm like, that's it. I'm done. So salads for me for lunch and no late night snacks that I used to love to do.
Yeah, the snacks. But the snack, you can have snacks. You just got to have the right snack.
Well, yeah, but it's not chips and
those are the worst.
All sorts of mess.
That's where it's that's where you
Oh, yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
cut that shit out.
Then I'll find a piece of chocolate somewhere.
Wrong.
I'm like, that's
Well,
mine.
dark chocolate
Yeah.
is good,
Yeah, I don't like.
but you
dark
have to
chocolate,
reward
so.
yourself on the weekends. You don't
Yeah,
try to restrict yourself all the
Yeah.
way altogether. I mean, you got,
I did this before. I had to. That wasn't this heavy, but I
dude,
did have
I
to do.
absolutely love salad. Apple
Yeah.
cider vinegar and olive oil
Mhm.
on
Yep.
my salads. Oh,
Yep.
love it. Stay away from all the dressings. 'Cause
Yes.
They got canola oil and all that other stuff. Soybean oil. You don't want that.
No.
You don't want that at all. So stick with the oil and vinegar for a while.
Yep.
you
Yep.
know?
I like oil and vinegar. So
Yeah.
that works for me.
Good,
So
man.
look at us. We're both going to be so slim.
We're gonna
and
be
fit
slim and trim.
Uh-huh.
And,
Sure.
and
Something
what
like
the
that.
hell does that mean?
I
Doesn't
have
mean
no
nothing.
idea. At our ages,
Oh
does it
my
really
God.
matter?
I know, really. It doesn't matter. Hey, let me tell you something. The race is over for us.
Yeah,
as far as I'm
I know.
concerned.
I know.
Over a long time.
I should start just going around telling people I used to weigh 250 and I look great now.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Go.
We're
Just
like,
tell them.
wow, you look great.
Yeah, you
Thanks.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
my
that. It was that 50 pounds I had to get rid of.
There you go.
Yeah.
I have a privilege telling me, I just lost 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, really? Well, turn around. There it is.
Uh-huh.
Just when you thought you lost it, turn around. There it is. Unbelievable. So what else is going on?
So I got a little story I got to tell you.
What's that?
So there was this contractor. We'll call him Balin. Do you know him?
No.
No. All right. So Balin decided to hire a sub to do roof and siding. And Balin, being very busy, wasn't paying attention that no permit was ever pulled.
Was the guy even licensed and insured?
Licensed and insured, or registered and insured. And the house that we were doing this for, or he was doing this for, sorry.
Balin.
Damn
Now
Balin.
I know
Yeah,
who it
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
Balin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were selling the house. And
Oh, shit. I know exactly what happened.
then the real estate agent said, "Where's the permit?"
Yeah.
And they said, "We don't know. Let's call Balin and see if he knows where it is."
Balin doesn't know. where it
Well,
is.
I called my sub and said, "Did you guys pull the permit, right?" No. I'm like,
You just gave it
"Oh,
away, dude. I
oh,
just called my contractor.
Oh.
You just said,
yeah."
yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens? So then they got to pull a cut. They got to pull the
So you at this point you die on the sword for the building inspector.
wait, hold on a second.
Yeah,
What
good.
town? What town?
Our town, this town, Nyaniki Slab,
Oh, not him.
Yeah.
We had him on the show.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Well,
he
that's embarrassing, bro.
it's extremely.
That's embarrassing.
It's well for Balin, of course.
Balin.
but Yeah, not for me. Yeah, I always pull
Oh my
permits. so.
God. And you can't. Oh my God.
So here's the lesson, everybody. So we did have like one picture or two pictures taken of the guys doing the roof, so we could see some of the stuff that was being done. Because I mean, quite honestly, the building inspector can say, "Rip it all off." I need to see that you did ice and water, that you taped the seams, that you did all this other stuff. So without pictures, a lot could have been questionable.
Yeah.
So, but there was a list of things that he went through, and I didn't even know some of the things that are code for roofs and stuff. Which I learned a lot this past time.
Well, does your
kick out-
contractor? Did your contractor know?
He had never heard of some of the things either.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our building inspector here in town.
Yeah.
He knows the stuff. He knows more than most do. So I mean, you have to have kick out flashing. You even know what kick out flashing is?
No.
I had never heard of it either. It's that last piece of step flashing that's up against the house has to be diverted so that the water doesn't go down the side of the house. It goes.
That's new.
Yeah. Well, he didn't seem to think it was new. He seemed to think I should have known about it.
Evidently, you did.
I didn't know about it. No. He's like, what step flash or kick out flashing is, don't you? I go, no. No. He's like, oh.
Well, dude,
He's
I
like,
have
Google
not
it.
seen. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
have not seen kick out flashing on.
I have
any of the
never
roofs I've
seen it on
been
any
on.
roofs. No. But I
I've
mean,
seen-
luckily it is something that we can add after the fact. Just
Yeah,
had to
you
be
just
some
gotta
metal
move
and
that- yeah,
slide it
that's
in,
easy.
so which is good. And then the other thing too, which I found very interesting, is by code, you can have a ridge vent and soffit vents or gable vents. You cannot have any other combination. Like we did a ridge vent on that roof, and there was gable vents but no soffit vents. So either we had to close up the gables and create soffit vents, or take spray foam and go down the ridge vent, close it off, and then only the gable vents. I always came from the school of
every gable house I've seen, a long stretch.
Yeah.
Always mold in the ceiling, always mold on the roofs.
See, I always thought the more ventilation, the better.
Yeah.
Whatever you can get it.
Yeah.
But I guess they kind of work against each other in the method.
Well, I would do the soffit vent and the ridge vent because that's how the air flows.
That would be the ideal. But there was no soffit vents, and to sit there and create soffit vents is, I mean, it's a pain in the butt. Depending on which way you want to go about doing it. Yeah.
But could you just have a ridge vent?
No. Nope. You have to have soffit vents to go with it, or you have to have a gable vent and no ridge vent or soffit vent.
So no ridge vent, gable vents,
no soffit,
and no soffit.
Yep.
Oh, so I can have gable vents and a ridge vent.
No.
That's what you thought. That's okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I got to do soffit vents and a ridge vent.
Correct.
That.
Yep.
Can't do all three.
You cannot do all three.
It's either gable, and that's it, or ridge and soffit.
Correct. Those are your two options.
Oh.
So, and one other thing that helped me too was, certain things that he questioned that were going to be very difficult. It was going to have to be, I had to take their word for it, whether or not they did it or not.
Yeah.
But I was able to get a material list of what they ordered, so that certain items that were on there were an indicator that they actually did do the work. Because they wouldn't have ordered it and paid for it if they didn't use it. Right. So yeah. So lesson learned. Don't trust other people to pull permits. Make sure those permits are pulled. You don't want to have to do this afterwards, and I'll tell you, the customer was very good too. He was starting to freak out a little bit, because he didn't want
the house.
Yeah, he didn't want that to mess up the deal.
Right.
And then he would have come after me for messing up the deal.
That's all you need.
Yeah, right.
There goes the diet.
Yeah. A round of pizzas for all my friends.
Where's Colin? He's out in the backyard crying, power fist and donut.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's rolling over. He's throwing up in his mac and cheese.
Yeah. But he looks happy.
Yeah, he does. No, he looks miserable.
So everybody learn at my expense.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So a little extra excitement for me.
My God, dude.
Yeah. I don't want to get bored.
No, you don't want to get bored. Price of lumber's going down, huh?
I saw that.
Plywood's going down.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Good for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found out on my house I got a wood roof.
Really?
And I found out from my neighbors. My neighbor's like, "Oh my God, what you've done in 12 hours to your house, this guy hasn't done in 7 years who owned it previously." But the people who owned before him,
yeah.
The woman replaced her roof twice.
Really?
Roof twice. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't have to have it if I don't want it in the historic district.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's historic, I could do an asphalt roof. Insurance wise. Insurance prefers you having an asphalt roof than a wood roof.
Than a wood roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And that's okay. I see. I've seen a lot of historic homes with asphalt roofs. It doesn't. I know some people get poo-poo that, but that doesn't. I'm okay with that. I really am. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I reached out to Ross from Sheds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He's always good.
Yeah.
So I got him some work, and that's the way to go, dude. I think you and I should just get out of this business, go work for him. We'd have a ball.
Me. Yeah.
Let's go build sheds.
Let's go build sheds all day. Yep.
Because he'd be so happy.
Yeah.
Because we have two guys there, just hanging out, getting it done, laughing all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Who was it telling me? He goes, somebody was talking about me and says, "Yeah, working for you, Jim. We had a ball. We worked hard. We laughed every day."
Uh-huh.
That's the intention. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah. We used to have fun.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We had Wayne that was working with us. He was the character.
Wayne was hilarious.
Yeah, very funny. So the two of you guys together were a lot of fun.
He must be on a program by now.
He should be. If he isn't, he should be. Yeah. He was fun.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Anything else, buddy?
No, nothing major. I was going to talk about dry rot and wet rot and what the difference is.
Go ahead.
Because I ran into it today. Somebody who's had leaks in his right by his tub. I think it's from the shower door.
Yeah.
Because I can see some rust on the shower door.
Yeah.
So it's like everything is just still soaked. And he's like, well, what if I get rid of all the moisture and everything else? So you're not going to get rid of all the moisture because it's still in the bathroom, and I tried to explain to him dry rot. I said, you see this here, it's wet rot. You can just dig it out and do what you have to do. I said, the dry rot is because it's in the bathroom and you're not going to be able to seal up all the wood around it as well as you should. So all it needs is 20% moisture to spread. I said, and it's just going to keep going and keep going. I said, you got to get rid of it all. You got to cut it all out and just be done with it. And unfortunately, he didn't want to, pay the money to do it. So I said, there's really nothing I can do to help you because I can't cover it up. I just wouldn't feel right. So, but yeah, so dry rot, just so everybody knows is, it doesn't need as much moisture as wet rot. So it can spread, the spores spread from wood to wood, and they can just kind of just go quickly. And, if you see anything that's like dry rot, then you need to get it taken care of, get it removed, and then also take a look at the situation and see how is it getting the moisture.
Yeah.
And is there a way to be able to stop that so you don't have to worry about it again?
Yeah.
So,
well, anyone who's remodeling a bathroom, and whether they're not doing a shower, but if they're doing the tub,
yep,
in the shower, if you're tiling, tile all the way to the floor on the returns.
Yep.
So when you get out of the tub, if you look to your left, it's not sheetrock that's going down there.
Right.
And some people do the sheetrock like I've done a bunch. I'm so against that because it always fails and it always weeps, and all of a sudden it weeps up, and then you got black mold popping through the sheetrock.
Yep. And then the tile, if they don't have tiles there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the only other way to do that, if you want sheetrock, you should really do your first coat when you tape should be Durabond.
Okay. Yep.
Because then that's kind of like water repellent, and the caulking on the bottom of it has to be a really good waterproof acrylic caulk that's going to last like 50 years.
Yep.
And so that won't fail. Sherwin-Williams makes a really good caulk, by the way.
Do they?
They make the best. It's the best, and it's the cheapest.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is. It's
the best and the cheapest.
It is, because you can go there and get it, and it's like the best caulking is like, I think maybe $4.50, where if you went to the hardware store, it's $8.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah.
Save your money.
Wow.
Honestly, go there. I swear by it. I've been very happy. I've been using that stuff I've been using their caulking for, I have to say honestly, over 20 years, 25 years.
Wow.
And I've never had an issue with it. Yeah. And it's all different kinds of grades. So if you really want the best, get the Supermax, I think it's called. It's the green tube. That's for stretching. It's got more elasticity when you're doing crown molding.
Yeah.
But it's freaking great interior, exterior. Kicks ass, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made their own caulk.
Yeah.
Good for them.
They got good stuff.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get somebody from Sherwin-Williams to come on.
Yeah. The word is out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got one of them.
They're listening.
They're listening. They're checking it out.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
They used to have Master Hide, which was, I swore by their paint, their Master Hide.
That's the one you can't get right now, right?
Because it's the factory down in Texas. When they had that storm, the pipes froze, and they lost the factory. They're rebuilding it. They have finally, I've got, they have the Promar ceiling paint now.
Okay.
It's Promar ceiling. It's very, very good.
Is it?
I would use, if I don't have the Master Hide, I will use the Promar ceiling.
Okay.
I like that better. And I'm so surprised too, because a lot of contractors now are catching that. They're getting away from the Ben Moore ceiling.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. They got it.
They have an ultra hide or something that they call it. I think that's what the Benjamin.
Yeah, but they had that. But it's just, It's just the consistency of the resin and the latex. It's just it's thicker, it's smoother, it runs better. And the thing is when you do ceilings, my tip to everybody out there, if you're a do-it-yourself homeowner, go with the 1/2-inch roller nap, not the 3/8.
That's 3/8. Okay.
No, takes more paint, but when you roll it, oh, you're going to be happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put more paint on the material on the ceiling, and you're done.
Nice.
And you go, thank you, Jimmy. That's all I want to hear. Thank you, Jimmy.
I say it every day.
Do you really?
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I said the same about you.
Even if you're not around.
Really?
I go, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah. Then your wife's going to be thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a lot to thank you for.
Really?
No, sure.
Oh, wow.
I'll get a list going.
That's nice.
Yeah, we'll bring it up on another show.
Thank you,
Yeah.
buddy. Well,
all right, buddy. You got anything else?
No, I'm good, man.
You're good? Okay.
All right.
Well, let's do it again next week then.
Well, thank you, Colin.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. See everybody next
See
week.
you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.